Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video. And today we are going to be doing a movie review for Chainsaw Man, the Reze arc. So as always, obviously spoiler warnings ahead, and let's just get straight into some background. So Chainsaw Man is an anime and manga series created by Tatsuki Fujimoto and produced by uh, MAPPA. The manga started December 13th, 2018, with the anime starting in 2022. It follows Denji, a kid who inherits his father's overwhelming debt to the point that he basically has to work for the Yakuza to try to clear it all. And he even had to give up his eye. Like, he basically, any little bit he made, he had to give to them that he was barely able to survive himself. But he ended up meeting a devil dog uh, called Pochita, who has a chainsaw on his head. And together they become devil hunters. But the thing is that devils in this show are based on people's like fears and all that such like that. So there's bomb devils, there's tsunami devil, like there's just a bunch of stuff like that. So after the Yakuza basically sets him up and kills him and kills Pochita, well, as Pochita's dying, Pochita becomes Denji's heart, saving him and allowing him to basically become a chainsaw man. The public safety devil hunters recruit Denji, seeing how he's powerful and he can like regenerate and all these things like that. But Denji, being 16 and basically not having a life at all, is in love with Makia, one of the higher ups and his boss in the public safety devil hunters like squad, I guess. Basically, Denji is told that if he can, obviously continue to kill devils, that he will, be fed and be sheltered and all that since he's never really had that, and that they need him to go after a specific devil, the gun devil. Makia also says she will grant him any wish because she sees that he's so like in love with her. So Fenji then ends up losing most of his team by the end of the season, and they have to train and get ready for, you know, going after the gun devil, and that's basically how the first season ends. And with nothing in the anime being brought out over the last 3 years, we got this movie instead. So, without further ado, just get right into the review. So, to start, I would like to say I really can't stand Denji, mainly because my friend said that I was like him in the past when season one came out. So, when I continue this, just know the stuff I might say about him is for a reason. Like, he had absolutely nothing. I get that, he couldn't even go to school where he had no friends, basically didn't know how to deal with life at all because of this overwhelming debt. But I don't care. I do not care. I am not him. But anyways, so basically, let's get into this. So his simp levels were over 9,000 in this movie. So basically, he meets this girl named Reze, who likes him straight off the bat and is super nice to him, says that she loves him and all this stuff like that, and wants to run away with him, trying to teach him how to swim and all this stuff like that. And it's so crazy because he's just falling for it all. Like straight up, just like, oh my God, I might have to leave Makima. Like I might have to not be with Makima, I have to be with her and all this stuff like that. But then we find out that she is the bomb devil, or is a bomb devil. I don't know if there can be multiple of the same type. But me and my friend Sam, shout out my friend Sam, we were in that bitch in that theater looking like fucking dokes off of Dexter. Like we did not trust her from the moment she came on screen, and so obviously for good reason, we know why. She is the main villain of the movie. Makes sense. I mean, we kind of figured, but we also just didn't know because it was just played so well, but it's so weird at the same time. So she was after Deji's heart, and she was menacing though, like straight just violence from the beginning. As soon as she went into her double form, I mean, she legitimately took Benji and blew him to the point to where it was only his upper half, and she was still like blowing him up and just treating him like trash. So they basically then spent some of the movie trying to get away from her, and he's like, as he's trying to recover, and then he does recover, and then they have this just beautiful, beautiful, just long action sequence. And I mean, we get to see truly how durable this man Denji really is by being thrown through building after building, being blown up. And literally, like I said, he was in pieces prior to their true encounter. And then boom, they just like really went at it. The visuals and the animation and the sounds and everything was really really good. Uh, I think that Reze was terrifying in the sense of how she was able to also take out multiple strong like devil hunters and just do it with like so little effort. Um, I really like that Denji also kind of learned a little bit more about his devil. I mean, I was gonna say his devil fruit of his devil ability. Um, and using chains to his advantage and things like that, which he uses on a character, a side character that you'll know, and rides him like as a horse, which is pretty funny. So, I mean, obviously the humor is, that we all kind of the weird kind of humor of Chainsaw Man was all throughout the movie. I mean, he got to see a chick naked, so I guess that's also a big ups for this man Denji. Like he got a little bit further along in his stuff, but he keeps saying like every time he gets something new, it's like not as good as he thought it was. Um, but he does genuinely like this girl and wants to like, even after the encounter is done, he's trying to like say like, no, he could still like everything will be okay, like we could still be friends or whatever. But then she gets got by Makima, uh, without Denji knowing. So all in all, I think the movie is pretty good. I think it gets like I think it gets like an 8 out of 10. The action was good. The humor was good. The animation was pretty decent. It was pretty good. Like I said, I just don't like Denji as a character really, and hopefully maybe he warms up on me. But if you guys enjoy, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe so you can see more of these reviews. I'm about to work on a couple more for you guys, so that way I can post these over the next few days. So, like I said, obviously subscribe, click the notification bell, leave a comment, and let me know. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.